Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about how hospitals work here and how doctors' appointments work here. A lot of doctors in the Philippines do not take appointments. Some will, most won't. Even dentists, which you would think would be the one that would have an appointment, don't take appointments. Okay, when I go to De La Salle University Hospital, you get there early in the morning, you put your name on the list, and you wait till they see you, okay? And this is at a outstanding hospital, okay? It's just part of the way things work in the Philippines. You got to get there early in the morning, to get the worm, I guess. And, I go to see my doctor there, and sometimes I don't see her till 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sometimes the secretary will say, just come back later or whatever, and, we'll see you sometime after 12. So you can go out and get lunch or whatever and then just come back and we'll see you. And usually I see them about 1:30, 2 o'clock, they'll call me in because they can go kind of guess by the list. Okay, but that's kind of the way it works in a lot of places. Now, some doctors that have their own private practice, some of them will take you in on appointments and everything. That's okay, that's fine. But, most places, it's you show up and they see you when they have time, okay? Like I said, same thing with dentists. But it's also the same thing in hospitals. It's just part of Philippine culture, I guess. I've yet to find a place that has appointments. Most of the places, the walk-in places, you walk in, you wait. You can't make an appointment to see a doctor there, nothing. Dermatologists, things like that. It's just wait. Same thing, believe it or not, it's the same thing with a psychiatrist, okay? They'll tell you to show up on a certain day. I can see you on this day, and they'll see all these different people on that day, and you put your name on the list and they'll see you whenever during the day. Just the way it works. And if for you guys, a lot of you guys are asking me what's it cost to see a doctor over here, okay? Specialist over here, and I've said this before, usually when I see my specialist, I'm in there anywhere from an hour to 3 hours, okay? For different things. Sometimes we're talking, sometimes she's doing something or whatever. She's figuring things out, figuring out how to, where to send me for tests, making phone calls, things like that. And she'll charge me about 750 pesos, which is about what, 15 bucks? It's not bad. 750 pesos. I can live with that. That's a great deal to see a doctor for that amount of time. But when you guys come here, also even for like a dental cleaning or something like that, I usually pay, I think about 20 bucks for the full cleaning, 15, 20 bucks for full cleaning. If they do x-rays, it might be a little bit more, but it's not much. I mean, back home, you'd pay that as your co-payment. Over here, it covers you for everything. But I want you guys to be aware when you come over here, you give up a lot of your... Back home, we get used to certain things back in Western countries where we can make an appointment with a doctor, show up at 1 o'clock, and the doctor usually sees us within a half an hour. It's not that way here. So you waste a lot of your time here in the Philippines. And something that I tell people, if you have no patience, don't come here. It's just not worth it. Because you're going to go crazy here with problems like that. Because everything is waiting in line, signing papers to get in, especially with the COVID thing now. Everywhere you go, they take your temperature. They need to talk to you. You need to fill out forms. When you go into the doctors, they're asking you, have you had a cough, runny nose, temperature, anything in the past few days? It's almost like everything's a test to get in there. And then once you get in there, you got to wait, like I said, until the doctor's able to see you after it sees 10 patients in front of you or 5 patients in front of you or whatever it may be on that day. And some of these walk-in clinics, I've seen lines outside with as many as 30 or 40 people. And guess what? If you're in that line, you're going to wait a long time. And they have public hospitals here. Public hospitals, those hospitals are not the best hospitals to show up at as an expat because you're going to get really rotten service. And as an expat, you expect better than that, and you should have planned better. And you need to have that emergency fund in place or have Pacific Cross or something that's going to pay the hospital directly. So you want to make sure that you're your insurance will work with that hospital directly and pay them directly, so you can leave the hospital and you have no issues. And Pacific Cross has that laid out with some hospitals. So be aware of that, guys, because you guys don't want to run into a problem at a hospital where you have no access to an ATM machine to pay the hospital, or you have no money on you and you have nobody that you can trust outside the hospital that you can call to take care of you and go get that money or what have you. These are the issues that we kind of contend with. You want to have somebody trustworthy to help take care of you, or you can tell where you have your money or whatever, and that's important, you know. Maybe another expat, or, you know, if you've been married for a while, you should be okay. Or if you have a girlfriend that you've had for a while, my girlfriend, I have no problem sending her to the ATM to get money or something like that for me. I have no issues with that whatsoever. But, you know, some expats do, because they think they're going to get cleaned out from their girlfriend or whatever. And some might, because of the way their girlfriends are. But if you don't have that kind of trust with your girlfriend, obviously you need to find a different girlfriend. But anyway, guys, I want to throw some of the information out there. Be careful, guys. You know, if you're thinking about coming here, be careful, because it's a big change. It's a real big change over here. It's not easy to adjust. And, you know, if you move in my area, I'm willing to help you get adjusted over here and set you up and, you know, give you a few inside secrets and stuff to help you get settled here. It's not rocket scientists by any means. Anybody can kind of come over here and figure things out. But it's good to have somebody over here with their feet on the ground that's been here for a while that can help you out and kind of show you the ropes a little bit, you know. And one of the good things about having an expat community around here, especially like the one I'm trying to build here, is that if anybody has a problem or something with, you know, figuring something out, I can usually kind of help you out, helping you get insurance, helping you find a decent hospital, things like that. If I can't help you, I can probably set you up with somebody that can. Okay, and insurance over here is going to be key. So make sure you have some sort of insurance, or you got a large sum of money ready and available to pay a hospital, because stuff happens. God bless, guys. Take care.